Sup, y'all boys? It's the one and only Green Apple TV. Today we're going to be talking about CeeDee Lamb, aka CeeDee Lamb. In August 2005, a 6-year-old boy named CeeDee Dion Land clutched his family belongings as floodwaters swallowed his world in New Orleans. Hurricane Katrina didn't just destroy homes, it tested souls. What could have been the end of the innocent became one of the forge of an unbreakable spirit. This is emerged of a tale of an NFL wide receiver with dazzling stats, the essay of a resilient family bond forged in fire and flood. A young man who turned pro found lost into legendary purpose. This is the story of CeeDee Lamb, more than an athlete. Hey, welcome to this special deep dive story on CeeDee Lamb. And it's your boy Green Apple. Let's get it started. Here we do not skim the surface of highlight reels and box scores. We immerse ourselves in the full narrative arc of CeeDee Lamb life. A story as rich and a layer as literal journey. Transformation from displacements of Hurricane Katrina, from the heartbreak of family tragedy, through record-shattering high school dominance in Texas to catching passes from 3 Heisman Trophy winners at Oklahoma. To NFL stardom with the Dallas Cowboys, where he will explore not just the number, but the character, sacrifices, and quiet determination that defined him. His path reminds us that greatness emerged not deeply advertised, but because of it. Settle in for a compromised portrait of a man whose life is a masterclass in perseverance. The story of CeeDee Lamb began on April 8th, 1999, in Louisiana, a small town near a vibrant culture of New Orleans. Young CeeDee grew up surrounded by the rhythm of the Louisiana life until Hurricane Katrina struck in 2005. As a 6-year-old, him and his family evacuated at level fells. The city flooded. They eventually resettled in Richmond, Texas, in the Houston area, carrying the weight of displacement and uncertainty. CeeDee later reflected on the pivot movement with profound maturity. At that point, I felt like I knew I had to enjoy every moment, because any day it could be taken away from me. The story installed in him an early appreciation for impermanence and resilience. This lesson through his career echoed through his career. Family became both. His father, Cliff Lamb, played college football at Mid-American Nazar University. His uncle, Adam Lamb, played at Texas Southern. And Chad Ramirez Jr., Air Force Academy. At a deep football lineage in his family. Toughness, hands, quick feet, natural competition. His mother, Linta Ramirez, proved unwavering strength after she and Cliff divorced when CeeDee was 9. In the aftermath, CeeDee stayed with his Pop Warner coach, Derek Reed, to lighten the load on his single mother, a sacrifice that's highlighted the family collection commitment to his potential. Lynette still called him CeeDee in the moments of discipline, grounding his main fame. The nickname CeeDee originated in 4th grade when Coach shortened CeeDee to CeeDee during practices, a moment that stuck, and now symbolizes one of the most NFL dynamic receivers. Tragically struck. At just the age of 14, just before high school, his stepfather, Samuel, was shot and killed. 3 years later, another uncle passed away, Cliff Lamb. Noted community impact. There aren't many 20-year-olds that have experienced that much pain. Yet CeeDee channeled his grief into drive. This experience, selfishness, leadership, and ability to perform under pressure, trace evidence in contested catches and leaderships in locker rooms. It was therapy, purpose, a way to honor those around him. His journey from Louisiana floods to Texas fields is a testament of the environment and family force extraordinary character. By the time he reached John and Randolph Forest High School in Richmond, Texas, CeeDee Lamb was no longer quiet. He was a star ready to announce himself to the football world. The translation from Louisiana roots to Texas high school football provide transformation as the Storm discovered his full athletics on the field. As a junior, he posted solid but promising 57 receptions for 1,082 yards and 11 touchdowns. Earning first-team All-District honors, showing his route running precision and yards to catch ability that defined him. But in his senior year in 2016, however, entering the Romeo legend, partnering with the quarterback Alex Romay, CeeDee Lamb brought in a whole bunch of catches. Let's talk about it, man. He was cooking. 98 catches for slightly over 2,000 yards, the fourth highest single-season receiving yards in Texas history, and a historic 33 receiving touchdown, tied for a state record, second in state. He added 3 punt returns for a good measure, and his versatility for rushing, where he had significant yards across his varsity career, 173 carries for 3,000 yards in total high school play. These numbers power Foster to a remarkable 14-1 record, with their solo defeat against coming in the 5A Division I state semifinals against Temple High School. Lamb earned a casual accolades, all-state honors, Houston Touchdown Club Offensive Player of the Year, Houston Chronicle All-Grader, Houston Offensive Player of the Year, District 27 5A overall MVP. As a 4-star recruit, ranked among the national top prospects, he fielded offers from powerhouses like Alabama, Texas, but committed to the Oklahoma University on July 25, 2016. His high school chapter was more than stat dominance. It represents the Christianity of early resilience, the one-handed catches that wild youth coaches at 5 involved in. And coaches praise his work ethic, football IQ, leadership, quality roots in family, and lesson of sacrifice. Foster High School became the launch pads where boys from the Storm provide, where he can only survive but thrive under the brightest lights. Now we're in Norman, Oklahoma. Welcome CeeDee Lamb. As a true freshman in 2017, he wasted no time etching his name into Sooner lore. Playing under 3 different Heisman caliber quarterbacks in 3 seasons, proved a masterclass in adaptability and excellence. In 2017, with Baker Mayfield, Heisman winner, Lamb appeared in all 14 games, 46 receptions for 807 yards, OU freshman record, and 7 touchdowns, tied the freshman record. He set a freshman single game mark against Texas Tech with 9 catches for 147 yards and 2 touchdowns. ESPN freshman All-American honors, along with all Big 12 honorable mention. In 2018, his camp page under Kyler Murray, another Heisman winner, elevated him further. 65 catches for over 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns across 14 games and 13 starts. He contributed on special team with 17 punt returns for 218 yards. A landmark performance return includes 6 catches for 167 yards and a touchdown in the Big 12 championship game versus number 9 Texas, and 8 catches for 109 yards and a touchdown against number 1 Alabama. Him and Marquise Hollywood Brown became the first OU duo with a 1,000-yard season. In his junior year in 2019, with Jalen Hurts Heisman running up, he represent again. 62 reception for 1,013.27 yards. A monster was 21.4 yards per catch, a OU record with 50-plus reception and 14 catches. Consistent first-team All-American. Standout game include 10 catches and 117 yards and 3 touchdowns versus Texas, trying an OU record against the Longhorns. 8 catches for 185 yards and 3 touchdowns versus Texas Tech. Big 12 MVP honors with 8 catches and 173 yards, including a 71 yards against Baylor. In the Peaches Bowl, a semifinal against number 1 LSU, he still managed 4 catches and 119 yards. Across 40 games, he amassed 173 catches for over 3,000 yards and 32 touchdowns, setting school record with 24 catches for 40-plus yards, sixth game with 160 plus yards, declaring for the draft on December 29th of 2019. He left as one of Oklahoma's greatest receivers. This era honored his technical level, route running, elite catch radius, and football intelligence, all while balancing the emotional weight of his past. Oklahoma, where the star became a superstar. In 2020, during COVID, so you couldn't be in person for the draft. You have to watch. You have to get the call and watch the announcer. Watch the Roger Goodell announce the pick in his own house on TV. I'm a Cowboys fan, so the 2020 draft was the first draft I ever watched. Sure, I didn't watch the draft like I watch now. Back then, I only watched the first and second round. I didn't watch the third round. The first and second day. I didn't watch the third day. I didn't have time for that. But so CeeDee was the first pick I saw. Selected by the 17th overall pick by the Dallas Cowboys in the 2022 NFL Draft, CeeDee Lamb transitioned seamlessly to professional football. His rookie year, 74 catches for 935 yards and 5 touchdowns. The years afterwards, his first All-Pro season with 16 games, 79 receptions, over 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. 2020, over 107 reception, almost 14,000 yards. 1,400 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns. Second team All-Pro. 2023 peak, 135 receptions, franchise and NFL lead, 1,749 receiving yards, a franchise record, 12 touchdowns. That was a franchise record. 12 touchdowns. First team All-Pro. Set multiple records, including 3 consistent games with 10 plus receptions and 150 plus yards. In 2024, in only 15 games, he has had 101 catches, almost 1,200 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns, second team All-Pro. 2025, 75 reception, 107 yards, 14.4 average per catch, 3 touchdowns, 5 straight Pro Bowl replacement. Notable games, 7 catches, and 112 yards and 1 touchdown versus the Lions. This was this year. Through his career, through 95 games, he had 571 receptions, 7,416 yards, and 41 touchdowns. 5-time Pro Bowler with multiple All-Pro nods, and his chemistry with Dak Prescott, yard-to-catch prowess, and leadership snore him in challenging stretches. In 2026, he restructured his contract to aim towards team salary, echoing the selfishness installed by family. Beyond numbers, Lamb NFL tenure reflects maturity, veteran support, and vocal leadership. He's chasing legacy of 88 like Michael Irvin, the X-Men, Dez Bryant, and other great Cowboys receivers. 88 means something. CeeDee Lamb Life Transcends Football. It is an essay on turning adversity into advantage. Hurricane Katrina floods, family losses, sacrifice-filled drive that elevate, teammate, and inspire. At 27, entering 2026 in his prime. Embody family first value. It's all about families. His story teach resilience, root and love, hardship, creating legends, and who truly more than athletes. What will the next chapter hold? Super Bowl? The sky is reaching the limits for the storm survivor now, shining bright like a diamond in Dallas. And that's all. Like, subscribe if you want more videos about Dallas Cowboys athletes, Houston Astros athletes, and Los Angeles Lakers athletes, or breaking news. That's your boy, the one and only Green Apple TV. Peace.